So everybody, I chose the color green. Yeah, John Deere green, it's alright. It's alright. I'd like to have a brighter green, but apparently she couldn't mix it. Get the bottom painted. Oh, Theo doesn't want to get any paint on them, so I don't know if we can flip it and do the top. Give her a few days to dry. Paint goes a long ways. Well, welcome everyone to the channel. Thank you very much for watching and joining in. Well, in 2023 we accomplished a lot. It was a great year. Starting off, we built this groomer and we did some grooming on the local trails. This winter so far is January 7th today, and there's no snow to be found, so no grooming, and we haven't even put the tracks on the side-by-side yet. We also built a hydraulic pump system. I was going to use it for my sand spreader and put it on a trailer, and again, there's no snow, no ice, so we haven't been using that as well. Bought a sickle mower, and we were trimming back the trails. We were doing 86 kilometers, and the unit really wasn't built very rugged, and we ended up rebuilding it a couple of times. After we rebuilt it this time, it seemed to last. And we cut the bushes back about 3 to 4 feet on each side of the trail, and as you can see in the next little clip, we built a wing on my grader, and we were actually able to push dirt back and get it winged back for a total of 6 feet on the trail, so that allows for 2 side-by-sides to pass when they meet, which is very nice. Here's a day on the trails grading. We 43 kilometers. It takes me most of the summer to get all the trails done, and I don't know what it is about moving dirt and looking back on fresh dirt. It looks pretty good. Pretty pleased on the way this grader works, and it certainly does a good job for the trail. Just a different aspect on the grader. 43 kilometers, and I do roughly 6 passes. So we add about 4 inches of material to the center of the trail. We get to put a little crown on, and it actually holds the trail up pretty much for the summer. Here I'm putting together an offset flail mower. You can see it working here. I was working the sickle mower that was on the front of the tractor that is operated hydraulically, and the flail mower in the back. You ladies enjoying your day? We had some time out on the trails, just enjoying ourselves. This is a trip to Ayers Lake, beautiful late summer day, and we were able to come up to this area and take a nice look over this lookout. So we had some trips out and about on the side-by-sides and just enjoying our local nature. We had lots of fun in the snow grooming. I was very pleased with the way the groomer worked, and the way the tracks work on the machine is pretty good. And I thought I'd even pick up Neil. He was standing there. If I was going to be a club and I was going to do grooming, I'd probably purchase a Kubota unit that's 4-wheel drive, that is run by diesel. It wouldn't be fast, but when you're grooming, fast isn't anything, so it would be tough. Here's a night Neil and I went out just checking the trail out, and went through a hole too quick and it spun the track, and took us about 20 minutes, but we did get her spun back around. We also built a new trail groomer for less for trails that aren't really bad shape. This was a piece of equipment my brother had made, and I just redesigned it. He had a lot of straight pieces, and I thought if I put angles and I put cutting edges, it would work much better. And it's made to put 2 inches on the right hand side, so it gives you a little bit of crown. Oh, we made a big purchase this fall, and as you know, we bought a mini excavator, and I was totally surprised by how much work I got done with it. This here was the first job, about a half an hour after I left the dealer, and it was pretty much non-stop right up till the middle of December. So I was pretty pleased with that.
Maybe we'll come back and fill it in for him. We don't know.
Did a garage pad, flattened out 26 load of shale. We cut the sod off first, so it was a pretty good job for this little machine, about 3 days. I opted to purchase an F450. I'm going to share some information in an upcoming video about this. This is a job I did in the first couple of weeks of December, starting to freeze up, but I was able to get this job done. There was a lot of mud. We were out and we had some wheeling again in the snow, crossing some water holes, a little slippery and a little sketchy when there's lots of ice. So we were out and having some fun with the crew. Here comes Neo with his machine, same trail. This was about a year ago, so you can see the difference that what we have for snow now. So this is at the bottom of Ayers Lake. The lookout that you've seen us looking over, this is on the bottom side, and this is one rugged trail getting in there. Well, I got this unit done, and this is the first try with it, and it worked pretty good. I was quite pleased.
Alright, she's all loaded up, ready to go. Not going nowhere.
There's leaving a job that I finished. Aha! Then the purchase of the stump grinder. Well, I did approximately 120 to 130 stumps this year, and we got her working pretty good. But I do want to try to get it on the back of the excavator. I brought another 20 ton of sand in, put it in the sand shed. I did a culvert for the neighbor that was just down from the garage pad. So we're getting lots of work. Very pleased with everything that's going on. Here's a late stump grinding job that I did. I think there was between 30 and 35 stumps at this job, and there were some big old stumps. I still have a few to do for her, but they're in the ditch and I can't reach them with the tractor, so this one was a big one. Took me a half hour just to do this one. Loading some gravel that I had in the driveway for that garage pad, so getting that cleaned up, getting things cleaned up in the yard, getting ready for snow. So it's all working good. We even had time to vacation. We went to 2 different provinces. This is Prince Edward Island, looking over the water, beautiful beach. And this is Quebec, the Gaspé Peninsula. This is Percé Rock. This was an amazing trip. And in late fall, we did our ATV run. We normally do an ATV run in June, but with the forest fires and the hot weather that we had, they were canceled, and we did it late fall. Here's a little night trip we did through a sketchy spot, and Danny's getting ready to come up through. With a little bit of snow, it makes her a little greasy, so but he climbs through there no problem. A little spinning, but that was just throttle. Here's the crowd that we had at the ATV run. This was just a small group that we met up with, and it was kind of nice. We were on our way back. So we had a good crowd. I think we had about 100 people that showed up, which was pretty good considering there was a whole bunch of other clubs that ended up doing their rides at the same time because their rides were canceled as well. Well, I certainly thank you all for joining in this past year, and I hope you guys enjoy the new season that's coming, 2024. We've got some exciting trips booked, and we are looking forward to side-by-siding and doing some excavating, and we'll probably end up building something along the way. Again, thank you for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe, and until the next adventure, stay safe.